And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello are with me at the table. And on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Cummings.
I got him.
So, Mike, given this is the first game of a back-to-back for both teams, how important will pacing be here tonight?
Very important. If it turns into a blowout, I wouldn't be surprised to see the coaches pull the starters. However, if it's a close one, managing lineups will become much more complex.
That free throw missing.
Terry Cummings possesses a combination of power and movement that's unique. Really gives him an edge on most nights.
That one misses. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Heat in Miami. Outside Thomas. Aguirre against Johnson. Clock at 6. On the wing, Dumars trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Boston. Johnson against Thomas. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Dumars against Robinson. A second chance effort. And Dumars gets it to go. Dumars got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Detroit. Pass to Anderson. Spurs passing it around. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Elliott. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He'll be thanking his man for creating that window. The screen gave him plenty of room to operate.
Dumars kicks to Lambier. Outside Thomas. Pass to Dumars. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Dumars is shifty, drawing contact there to get to the line, where he's superb.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
While he mostly plays the 2, Joe Dumars can also slide over to the 1. Such a versatile guard.
So he gets them both.
And he's been locked in from the line, proving he's someone that you don't want to foul.
Down low, and stolen by Aguirre. Rodman looking it over. Outside for Thomas. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, you can't be overly aggressive when you're defending Thomas because he's very good at drawing fouls.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
The perfect leader. Isaiah Thomas runs the show at the point, but he also leads the way in the locker room.
And he sinks the second. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And how about the reserves showing up and giving the starters extra support? I was really impressed by that.
Well, we talk about the importance of depth often. They exemplified how crucial having this is during that last game.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. It's a three-point game. Cummings kicks to Anderson. Pass to Johnson. Over Thomas. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Attacking with intention. He really wanted that shot.
Dumars against Anderson. Now, here's Dumars. Tight defense on him. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Aguirre. Robinson with the block.
Defense is a major part of what Robinson brings to them. Looks like he'll be a premier rim protector.
And the Spurs with possession here. They trail by 1. Pass to Elliott. Cummings inside, working on Rodney.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Johnson outside. Here is Elliott. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Shot clock at 6. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Lambeer. It's Dumars on the wing. Here is Aguirre. Outside Thomas. Shooting over Cummings. And again, it's the Pistons missing. San Antonio trailing here. Strickland passes to Johnson. Cummings with the ball. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Shrugging off the defense on the way up. Cummings showing off that grown man strength.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And a different look here for the Pistons. Bedford's checked in for Lambeer. Sally comes in for Dennis Rodman. Sellers checked in for Aguirre. And Thomas subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. San Antonio also making some changes. Antoine Carr, he's checked in for Robinson. Higgins comes in for Elliott. And Presley subbed in for Johnson. And here's Detroit. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
You know, offensively, they were never on their game. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
The offense flat out just wasn't there. They couldn't get into any kind of rhythm.
Now, here's Dumars. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Higgins. Now Cummings. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That grown man ammonia strength of Cummings, that allows him to score against hard, tough, aggressive defense inside.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now, here's Thomas. 17 points for him last game against Boston. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Sellers. The shot that time, not on target. And they've got a 2-for-1 opportunity right in front of them.
Let's see how they utilize this situation.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. To the paint, here's Cummings, and it's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Detroit with the rebound.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. And Detroit has possession, trailing by 2. Offside Thomas, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
The defense playing with great intensity, coming up big for this squad.
They've put the pressure on early in this game.
Can't cash in from the high post.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
Here's Higgins, and Bedford pulls it down. Thomas feeling it out a bit. It's Thomas on the wing. Jim Jackson at Ohio State, Mike, is a name that keeps coming up when people speculate about the upcoming draft.
He could be a great acquisition for the right team. He hit the ground running in college, becoming a star as a starting freshman, consistently producing points for his team.
He's a machine, you're right. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And Strickland really good at both ends of the court. He's a really good passer, a creative scorer, and a pretty crafty defender, too.
The Spurs shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Now, here's Thomas, still without a basket. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bedford. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Anderson, and the layup's good off the glass. Anderson's got the lead up to 4 now for San Antonio.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Pass to Sellers. Here's Sally, outside Thomas. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Bedford passes to Sellers. Goes back up. And at last, they get one to fall.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Strickland passes to Massenberg. Here's Strickland. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Carr. And Bedford pulls it down. The Pistons trail it. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Sally. Out to the right wing. Outside Thomas. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Thomas got the game tied up here for the Pistons. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Offensively in that last meeting, they really had it going.
And some nights it snowballs. One make feeds into the next.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Bill Lambier's checked in for Bedford. Rodman comes in for Sally. Aguaya's checked in for Sellers. And it's Dumars in for Thomas. Here's Strickland. Pass to Robinson. Over Lambier. Again, the miss by the Spurs. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the Pistons. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Robinson. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You don't necessarily think of Robinson as a power player at this stage, but he can get it done.
Lambier with a screen on Johnson. Shot from free throw range. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
So many different tricks up his sleeve. Makes him a tough matchup.
To the inside. And it's Robinson, that time on the assist by Johnson.
I love the confidence Robinson plays with inside. He feels like no one can guard him.
Pass to Rodman. Back to Thomas. Here's Aguirre. Carr covering. 6 to shoot. Aguirre passes to Thomas. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Johnson. Here is Elliott. 1:22 left in the first half. Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. With the floater. The second effort. Robinson misses. The Pistons have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Outside Thomas. Rodman with a screen on Johnson. Inside. Outside Aguirre. Over Carr. Aguirre no good. We'll see how they play this.
Yeah, they could go 2 for 1 here or just try to get the best shot.
Elliott passes to Cummings. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Detroit making a switch here. Sally's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here too. Anderson, he's checked in for Antoine Carr. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. Outside Aguirre. Six on the shot clock. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Spurs out in front. They're up by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Thomas. Pass to Rodman. Back to Thomas. Aguirre against Elliott for the tie. Rodman down low. Now here is Dumars. Over Anderson. And Dumars gets it to go. Dumars got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Great use of the mid-range. Joe Dumars pouring in two.
Elliott kicks to Cummings. Pass to Robinson. Over Lambeer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Robinson's got 6.
With that smooth lefty stroke, Robinson doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
High post Lambeer. It's Dumars on the wing. Outside Aguirre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. The lead is 2, and that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Robinson kicks to Anderson. Pass to Elliott. The kick out to Anderson. Over Dumars. And it's good off the back rim and in. Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead. Pistons shooting a meager 37% for the game. Thomas against Johnson. Thomas passes to Rodman. Here's Aguirre. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson left side. Pass to Robinson. Anderson up top. Thomas against Johnson. Over Thomas. Tries again. In deep. Robinson drops it in. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio.
He can be a problem on the boards. Robinson caps it off with the bucket.
Thomas against Johnson. Outside Thomas. Lambeer with a screen on Johnson. Just his first attempt. Lambeer's shot is off.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor. Hopefully with a different result next time.
Now here's Cummings. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Slammed home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Bill Lambeer.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
Sally, he's checked in for Detroit.
One shot.
And that one falls for Robinson.
Well, it seems like David Robinson is a walking recipe for success. At 7'1", he's got terrific size. But his mind is also incredibly sharp. He's a fast learner.
Lambeer kicks to Dumars. Over Anderson. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Joe Dumars.
Just good fundamental play. If a guy is this open, you feed him.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Antoine Carr, he's checked in for Robinson. Spurs leading by 7. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Spurs working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Cummings. Tries yet again. Can't get the layup. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. The shot will not fall. For San Antonio, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Elliott. Now Carr. Nothing on the board. Over to the left wing. A baseline J. Anderson's shot is off. Pistons trail by 7. Outside, Aguirre. There's the screen. It's Dumars on the wing. A rebound by the Spurs. Elliott passes to Strickland. Lays it up off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 9. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. For the Pistons, Edwards checked in for Lambeer. Sellers comes in for Aguirre. And Thomas subbed in for Thomas. San Antonio also making some changes. Higgins comes in for Elliott. And Presley subbed in for Anderson. Here's Sellers. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Sally with a screen on Presley. Pass to Sally. Over Carr. Detroit, no good that time either.
Tough to miss such high percentage looks. Deflating.
Carr with a screen on Thomas. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pistons trail by 9. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Outside Dumars. Higgins grabs the board. And the Spurs with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Strickland passes to Cummings. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Cummings got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
You know, I think when you give up second chance points, a lot of it comes down to simply a lack of effort.
Yeah, it's simple. A key part of playing good defense is limiting the offense to one shot. And that starts with boxing out.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Higgins. Pass to Carr. And he banks in the layup. Carr's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for San Antonio. Pistons trail by 13. Thomas up top. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, Thomas that time willing to take the contact and figuring out how to finish in spite of it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
I've noticed how they've spent a lot of this game getting aggressive down low, muscling their way to shots in the low post area.
Another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size in there tonight.
Free throw no good for Thomas. Spurs leading by 11. Here's Higgins. Massenberg, the pass to Carr. Carr sets a screen and misses it off the right side of the rim. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Bedford. And even 3-on-3 break. Sinks that one from the post. Pressey's got his first basket.
Got to be aware of where Pressey is at all times, especially when the break is on.
Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. He hits it from 9. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
Good work inside from Thomas. He has a knack for knowing how to cash in from this area.
Timeout, Spurs.
Coach wants to discuss things here. A few things to address.
And keeping everyone on the same page requires that communication.
Aguaya's checked in for Detroit. Robinson's checked in for San Antonio. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Larry Brown said to his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Carr, the pass to Strickland. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Robinson. San Antonio again missing. To the middle. Here's Aguirre. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. San Antonio leading by 11. Higgins passes to Strickland. Here's Robinson. Detroit with the rebound.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Here's Sally. Here's Aguirre. San Antonio with the rebound. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. 13 feet away. It's good. And the Spurs lead by 13.
His offensive skill set is amazing. A dominant performance by the young big man. Robinson steering the ship today.
Timeout, Pistons. A different look here for Detroit. Lambier's checked in for Sally. Rodman comes in for Sellers. And it's Dumars in for Thomas. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Rodman with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Rodman. Down low, stolen by Robinson. Dumars against Anderson. And here is Johnson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Lots of power from Cummings. That's why they call him a power forward. The big man slams home the hoop.
Outside Thomas. Dumars with it. Over Anderson. Dumars misses. And here is Johnson. Pass to Elliott. Over to the wing. 20 feet out. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
How about Rodman taking flight, showing how dangerous he can be on alley-oops.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now here's Johnson. Here's Robinson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
Thomas against Johnson. Bounce pass, Thomas. Pulls it from 20. Dumars misses.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Spurs.
Don't you think, Clark, the coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers in this one?
Well, I think it comes down to really good patience and self-control.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Robinson.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Aguirre against Anderson. Stolen by Robinson. Anderson with the ball. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You know, I admit there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear-cut to me.
Yeah, gotta have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the officials.
Well, as you can see, when you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
For sure. I mean, playing loose can help you and hurt you. It can cut both ways. I think they've got to tighten it up a little bit here.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sally's shot is good. Here's Strickland. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Picking up a road win, Mike, pretty handily tonight.
On the road, you usually take what you can get. So they should be very happy with this victory.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew,